Hey guys. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Sounds all right? Hey, yeah. So we are Sword Carolina. So we're here to do some demonstration fights for you. So we are a HEMA school in Piedmont, South Carolina, so just south of Greenville. So HEMA stands for Historical European Martial Arts, and our school specializes in what we call Blossfechten, or fighting without armor. So when you see our guys, we're wearing safety gear, we're doing different things, but we're imagining that we have no gear on. So we're training as though we were just in street clothes. So any strike to any part of the body could really end things very quickly. So we're going to have some people doing some demonstrations. We're going to do like a little, some demonstrations here on the left in the grassy area. Going to show some basics with one of our newer students. We're going to show some more advanced plays with these two fancily dressed gentlemen in the middle here. And then we're just going to have some, for the rest of the time, we're just going to have some of our guys kind of free sparring, free fighting, having fun, and hopefully entertaining you. So if you guys are enjoying the fights, if you want to know anything more about sword fighting, especially without armor on, feel free to, please enjoy the show. Feel free to come over to the black tents behind and chat us up. We love to nerd out about swords. But thank you so much for your attention here. So on the left here, we have two of our students. We have Ashley, who's one of our instructors, and then we have Tatiana, who's one of our brand new students. So yeah, I know, yeah. Here's some love for showing up brand new. So we're gonna do some basic ideas, like some of the ideas. So one thing we might see right away is so let's say Ashley's just aggressive and attacking. A lot of times it's easy to defend, but if we don't do anything, we just defend, and the other person just keeps attacking. And at some point, our defense fails and they win. So just mindlessly defending isn't good. It's better than being hit, but it's not good because eventually we lose. So one of the first things we're going to teach a new student, like Tatiana here, is when she defends to try to get her point online. So when she blocks, try to get her point online so that she can immediately come in with a threat, such as a threat. So we'll let her do that a few times. As she's attacking, she doesn't just randomly defend, she defends and tries to take control of the fight by getting the sword pointed in the other person's face. So right off the bat, this is creating a better position to be in. Now, even though she gets a point in the face, her opponent might still be really aggressive and do multiple attacks. But if she gets her point online, she should still have control of the fight, because Ashley would have to move around Tatiana's sword. So if Tatiana has her point online, she controls the center space and makes her opponent have to go around the long way, go around her sword. And so if you have a straight line of attack and your opponent has to go around, you just win. So you just get there first, and she can defend herself and come in really well. So very nice, thank you. We'll do one more. And then we're gonna have, Ashley is gonna demonstrate some of our master cuts. So that was some basic moves. Ashley's gonna demonstrate some master cuts. So she's gonna put Tatiana on different guards, and she's going to do the different master cuts to defeat them. So, Ashley, go ahead and give me a Gaper How, right? Or a Shido How, yeah. So this is a high attack, especially if your opponent has their sword on the ground. You can attack very high. If you catch them off guard, you can very easily hit them on the top of the head. But even if they defend the top of their head, now the rest of their body's open, we can drop that point there. Do that again, that looks really good. We drop that point in underneath. So we attack high, either hit them or draw their defense so high that we can then attack underneath. Give us a good intrusive out or a smirk out. So yeah, even when Tachyon goes up the block, it's coming in at all kinds of weird angles, and it can come in combinations really, really well. So this is that high horizontal attack. We attack to any part of their body, but then also defend ourselves at the same time. Let's see, let's do one more. Let's do our Krum Pao, our Vector. So one thing we might do is we might throw a cricket cut. Notice that Ashley is not attacking directly, she's cutting crookedly over her opponent's sword to really bind over it and create a huge opening for her next attack to come through. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good job, guys. All right, so next, yeah, you guys are good. You did great. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. Yeah, did it awesome. So those are some of the basics that you can look for as these guys are fighting, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these guys fighting over here in the sun with their hot jackets on. They're fighting big guys. But these guys in the middle here, like I said, are fancily dressed gentlemen. They're going to go through some of our more in-depth plays. So we have a lot of basics that we can use and utilize pretty easily, or pretty simply. It's not easy, it's simple. These guys are going to go through one of our more complex plays, high-level stuff. So this is a play called a knock rise in with a cut. So following after one with a cut. So I will read it as they perform it, and then they'll just run through it. So you stand with your left foot forward in the neutral how, and he adheres to your hand from above. So step outward with your right foot, drop a crimp on him at your left side. If he does that to you, then drop down quickly and step out with your right leg and strike him in the right side of the head. If he displaces this, strike him from below to his left side with your long edge. Then immediately step back and strike him from above with a long one to the head. If he travels after, then set the point in his chest. If he steps aside your point, then strike with extended arms and back away from him. If he backs away with you, then travel after him double with cuts from above or below, whatever you may do. So this is obviously a lot more complicated play, but it's also just taking simple pieces and putting them together. Why don't you go ahead and run through that once more on your own time, guys? You can see the sweat glistening up their brows. Very nice, guys. They're breaking a physical and a mental sweat as well. So they have one more that they have prepared for you guys. This is another play called Two Thrusts, from which one goes into winding. And obviously we don't expect you guys to know the terminology or anything. We're just trying to give you a taste of what it is we do week in and week out after school. So you stand with the right foot forward, fire the point at the opponent. Then follow outward with your left leg, wind the point in his face or chest with extended arms. If he displaces, step back with the left leg and wind into the striker fencer so that your hilt is before your head. If he does this, wind the point in his face out of the rosen, so that your right foot stands forward, step outward with your left leg, set the right foot behind his left and wind the short edge to his head, and immediately strike with the long edge to his arm. If he does that, follow out with your left foot and crimp onto his sword, and with that cut to his head or his body. Should he cut toward you like this, then find another crimp, and with that strike to his next opening. Very nice. Thank you, guys. Why don't you run through that one more time together? Awesome. Thank you, guys. So when you get a complicated play like that, it's really cool. As you learn, it's cool to take the simple techniques and put them together in more complicated things. And the more you do it, the more the complicated things start to just remind you of the simple things put together. That's all part of learning. Well done, guys. Thank you. Give a hand for these guys. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, like I said, we are Sword Carolina. We will be here the rest of the weekend as well. Tonight we're just doing some pickup fights, just fighting with friends. It's a good way to have some fun, get exercise, and relieve some stress. Tomorrow and Sunday we'll be running tournaments here at the fair. So if you guys are coming back over the weekend, make sure to come check us out. We'll have an actual organized tournament, fighters throughout the Southeast coming and competing. But for now, please enjoy our kind of pickup fights in-house. And like I said, any of you that are interested in swords, feel free to come by the black tents and talk to us about HEMA. Come by the blue tents and talk to from the men of the Knights about armored fighting. So we have armored fighting and unarmored fighting represented here. So that should cover just about all of you. But thank you so much. Enjoy the fighting, and I will put the mic down so I can do something too. Thank you.
No, it was good because it was like I might have lived for a little bit. I finished you up. Yeah. Good? Yeah. Okay. You? Yeah. I ran that cross with your stomach. You pushed it, you never landed, did it? That was scary. I was like, we're both landing our thrust under ourselves. Yeah. This is very, very dangerous. I had to come down a little bit. Try to cross and block it off.